We're gonna take you to the beach, everybody. We're going to Amity Island, my favorite New England getaway. I know it says beach closed to the sign on your left, but that's because they had a bit of a shark problem. But don't worry, what you're seeing on your screens is not gonna happen to us because they caught the shark on your right. Look at it. It's not even... Joseph, he's a deep sea diver with the... What are you pointing at? Oh my gosh. Let me try and get Joseph on the line. Hey, Joseph. Joseph, can you pop up? There you go. Hey, you gotta get into the boat, dude. There's a shark coming at you. Joseph. He's a trained professional. Nothing to worry about. I have no doubt in my mind that Joseph is going to be dead. Okay, he's dead, everybody. All right, please remain seated. The safest place to be right now is here on the tram. We're going to continue pulling over the pier, try to clear the area, and hang out behind these barrels of gasoline. I'm going to close my window. You want to close yours. Okay, yeah, this is terrifying, but it feels kind of nice, doesn't it? You all know for the next tour, sit all the way to the right-hand side, right? Like the right side to see everything. But we love our shark just as much as Steven Spielberg loves his. However, when they were filming, they had a lot of issues with their mechanical shark. They only tested it in freshwater. So when they put it into the saltwater of the Atlantic Ocean, it rusted and sank to the bottom of the ocean on the first day of filming. They went through 4 versions of that shark, quadrupled their budget, went 100 days over their filming schedule. Steven Spielberg was like, I'm never going to work in this town again.
My goodness.
That's a much blind shark. The shark was frustrating. It didn't really
It's an amazing experience.
at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio waves. They were always saying, the shark is not working.
We just waited around. We just waited and waited and waited.
The shark
is not working.
well enough. For a while there, he had the biggest success. So I really owe the shark a lot.
Yeah, I think Steven Spielberg is doing just fine, yeah? Now this turquoise house at the end here, you'll see it on your right-hand side. That is the house that belonged to Nicolette Sheridan's character, Edie Britt. It then was the home of the TV show Abby's. How many people have seen a lot of different things? We filmed episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer out here, like Hush, the Emmy Award-winning episode. We've blown houses up here in The Burbs, starring Tom Hanks. We've covered the entire street in snow and landed a helicopter on it, and had Kiss, the band, rocking out for the movie Why Him, starring Bryan Cranston and Megan Mullally. We've been able to film a lot of different things out here. This area we're driving down now, though, is pretty unique to our studio. We call the Chicken Ranch, which is where they filmed The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, starring Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds. That house on your right used to be able to open up right down the middle like a dollhouse, and that's how they filmed all their big dance numbers. This is also the home of the Firefly family in Rob Zombie's House of 1,000 Corpses. But I want to point out this yellow house right behind our Chicken Ranch. It's what we call a facade. It is the front of a house, and then literally nothing else going on behind it. We're going to show you a couple of facades, as well as some houses that you can film inside of on this street we're heading into. We call it Colonial Street, but you may recognize it as Wisteria Lane from ABC's Desperate Housewives.
If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighbor.
Ayun, ayun siya. Ayun.
What the heck? Let's move that.
Now this turquoise house at the end here, you'll see it on your right-hand side.
Desperate
That is the house that belonged to Nicolette Sheridan's character, Edie Britt. It then was the home of the TV show Abby's. How many people have seen that?
Abby.
That's why it got canceled. Thank you. Now, that was a unique show because it had a live studio audience in the backyard. So hopefully Natalie
Have you seen
Morales
that
and the crew that
Abby
made
show?
it, they'll find another show to make a star out of. But we've used this area for a lot of different things. We filmed episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer out here, like Hush, the Emmy Award-winning episode. We've blown houses up here in The Burbs, starring Tom Hanks. We've covered the entire street in snow and landed a helicopter on it, and had Kiss, the band, rocking out for the movie Why Him, starring Bryan Cranston and Megan Mullally. We've been able to film a lot of different things out here. This area we're driving down now, though, is pretty unique to our studio. A lot of movie studios will try to max film things. So Netflix came in and filmed Bird Box out here, starring Sandra Bullock and Trevante Rhodes. When you watch that horror movie and you see them walking through the woods with their blindfolds on, it's our woods that they're walking through for most of that movie. Even the road we're driving on has been used in TV shows like Fox's 911, starring Angela Bassett, who should have an Oscar by now. But I digress. Anyways, they filmed a big mudslide scene down here and filmed EMTs rescuing people stuck in an overturned limousine. But we're actually going to show you some more picture cars coming up around the corner here. These cars have been used in Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, Fast 7, F8, Fate of the Furious, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. You'll see Bumblebee in his yellow Chevy Camaro form out here from Transformers. Cars from Beetlejuice. I mean, take a look. But I personally, I wouldn't leave my cars parked down here because their neighbor, he's a bit of a psycho.
Para palang si Motel.
On your right-hand side is the Bates Motel from Psycho 2. And up on the hill
Bates
is the
Motel.
house from Alfred Hitchcock's masterpiece, Psycho.
Oh no!
What is going on?
Oh no!
Okay, everybody. Okay, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool.
Oh no!
Be cool. Okay. That's Norman Bates. He's the caretaker. Hey, Norman, we're gonna get out of your hair. No, he didn't see anything. Uh-oh.
Ala! Oh no!
Yikes. He was just staring at y'all in the fourth car. Now, this house on your left. In the first Psycho, it was just the front and one side of the building. For Psycho 2, they added an additional side. And for Psycho 3, they completed the house.
Dito. Ayan,
But you
Johnny,
have to be a
kunan
little
mo
mad
yan.
to have this as your backyard, I think.
Ano yan? Ano yung bahay na yan?
From Steven Spielberg's War
Sa?
of the Worlds. One
Psycho?
of the larger
Ah, okay,
set pieces here on our lot. Showing you a lot of things that have been made or fabricated here on our lot. This plane on your left is not one of them. That's a real Boeing 747, purchased in an airplane.
We sit together to sit down to talk about the war of the world. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see. You're doing good. Close your eyes, okay? Stand close.
And they're going to drive in the same direction we're about to drive in, or are currently driving in. For over $250,000. Now, that's one set piece. Think of all the other set decoration around us, as well as having to pay the people to make the movie and your actors to star in it. Very expensive set for like 15 minutes of footage in the end product.
Diyos ko, 15 minutes footage lang. Tapos ang dami na nagastos dyan. Grabe. Ano yung bumagsak yung aeroplano? Anong movie yan?
To sit down to talk about the war. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen, now, listen. I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now, closed.
What's it called?
Let me get in.
Have you watched it? I have. Get in. Yeah.
And they're going to drive in the same direction we're about to drive in, or are currently driving. Now, if y'all can believe it, we are just about 10 minutes away from returning to the theme park, so hang tight, we're almost done. We're driving through my favorite area right now. We call it Falls Lake. It is undergoing some construction, but you can see that they are building those fake buildings that I pointed out earlier.
Ayun.
Right here on our Falls Lake. Looks like there's going to be a Wild West type of set. There's a general store, a bank. This is so cool. Just above this fence, though, you can see the top of a giant blue screen. It's about 50 feet tall, 200 feet long. It is behind a humongous water basin that takes about 3 entire days to film. Now, we use this to make the area look like wherever we need it to. It has been a body of water that Jim Carrey walked on in Bruce Almighty when he's trying to find those prayer beads and testing out his God powers. It's also where Jim Carrey walked through the wall at the end of the Truman Show. We had Tom Hanks crash land here a couple of times, once for Apollo 13, and then again for Sully when we made it look like the Hudson River. Take a look. Wait a second.
Look, this might be more serious than I thought. What just happened? This is a secure line. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight.
Okay.
I'm the reason the boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed. And I'm the reason you just lost control of this whole operation. My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service. And as of 16.9 seconds ago, I'm the man in charge.
The hell you are.
Wow, language.
Let me clue you in on 2 things, sweet cheeks. 1, there's a high-value witness from the Federal Protection Program aboard your vehicle.
What?
And 2, an international crime syndicate led by Owen Shaw is honing in on this vehicle to take that witness out.
Wait, what?
Shaw's as ruthless as they come, and he'll stop at nothing to eliminate his target. Every living soul on this vehicle is in serious danger. Other than that, enjoy the ride.
Okay.
This is not your jurisdiction.
It is now, stink pickle.
I am so tired of you state guys stepping in just whenever you feel like.
Mute him.
Yikes. Okay.
Don't you?
Sorry.
That's better. We're moving your vehicle to a safe location until we have the situation under control.